visual on set, please? Hi everyone, it's Plant Mama Tatiana. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. I have been thinking a lot about my plants and who they are as people, even though they're just plants, and they all have different personalities, they all have different vibes, and I thought it would be fun to think about what my plants' yearbook superlatives would be. So let's just get started. Here are my plants as high school yearbook superlatives. So the first superlative is biggest flirt. Maybe this is a little risque for the youth out there. Maybe this wouldn't be in the yearbook. Without question, my plant that is the biggest flirt is the Maranta prayer plant. I am obsessed with her. She's so cute. If she had a sign, it would be a Libra. Everything about this plant is perfect. She loves to talk to everyone else. She's always moving around for the light, opening up her leaves, closing her leaves, just always chatting it up, always being a little flirtatious, being a little risque, if you will. Always having little flowers. I mean, she's always doing herself up, putting on a little lipstick, you know. She is just vibing, seeing what's out there, and she's just perfect. So, biggest flirt for sure is this Maranta prayer plant. The next superlative is class clown, and 100% the class clown goes to my ogre ear succulent. So, I mean, you just want to laugh looking at this plant. Just kind of fun, just kind of funky, looks like Shrek. I mean, enough said, class clown. The next superlative I have for my plants is cutest couple, and I just have to give it to these two succulents. This agave succulent and this haorthia succulent. I can't stand to separate them. I think they look so cute together. I always have to have them on a table together, on a shelf together. They're just so cute together. I mean, I want them to be together for life. I don't want them to break up after high school. Like, this is the couple that you want to see get married after dating for 7 years after high school. You know, like, they're just perfect. They're the cutest couple. Look at them. Perfect. The next superlative is life of the party, and that has to go to the tradescantia zebrina. This is the plant that you want in your house no matter what. Like, you don't want them to leave or the party's gonna be over. Funky, fun, colorful, always having a good time, low maintenance, easy. Oh god, I knocked a leaf off. See, they don't care. This tradescantia does not expect a full charcuterie board when they come to your house. This plant loves to hang out. They're always just chilling, vibing, growing. Wherever you put them, they're gonna make that situation work. They're gonna have fun. 100%, this is the life of the party. I love this plant. This plant is so fun. The next yearbook superlative is most likely to succeed. Classic, everyone had that one. And of course, that is going to my golden pothos. I mean, first of all, everything is just put together with this plant. Like, you know that they're studying for their test. You know that they are still having a good time, not stressing out about finals. Like, this plant is just, I mean, I can't even show you all their leaves. Like, everything that they've accomplished, all these accomplishments, they're always going to be successful in life. They are going to figure everything out. They're going to keep growing. Nobody wants this plant to fail, and guess what? This plant won't fail. So this is 100% the most likely to succeed. The next superlative is biggest drama king / queen. This is probably one of my favorite categories. I really relate to it, but that superlative goes to the polka dot plant. I don't even have that plant to show you because, surprise, surprise, it's dead. This plant is 100% like, if these conditions aren't perfect, I'm going to look like I'm dead, and guess what? It's because I am dead. I'm dying. I don't want to be here anymore. Goodbye. You forget to water this plant for one day and it looks like it's been in the desert for months, and then you give it water and it perks back up, but guess what? This plant will never be the same after that. It will never be the same. It's always going to be dramatic. It's always going to be reminding you, remember that one time you didn't water me? Guess what? I hate you for that. I hate you and I'll never forgive you, and I'm just gonna die. The next superlative is most unique, and that goes to the Hoya carnosa compacta. I mean, these leaves are just so different, so unique, curly, just fun. This plant grows way differently than other plants. It is just so different, marching on the beat of its own drum. This is the plant that you're like, oh, they're gonna go to school in New York, like they don't want to live here anymore. They're not gonna talk to anybody after high school. That's it, they're done. They're just off and doing their own thing. Too good for high school, too good for all these other plants. This is the most unique. You guys like my outfit? You can't see it in this video, but... The next superlative is 100% my favorite superlative. It's best dress. It's the superlative I should have gotten in high school. It 100% has to go to just the begonia family in general. So I was debating between these two begonias of who is the best dress. They are a little different, a little unique in their own ways, so I just had to give it to both of them. I was gonna originally go with this one, but I mean, look at these leaves. You gotta give credit where credit is due. So this is the Begonia maculata, polka dot begonia. I mean, look at those leaves. So fun, so unique, so different. You know, they're not wearing Abercrombie and Hollister. This begonia is out there thrifting outfits, sewing clothes, buying fabric. I mean, they're making their own prom dress. And this plant is right there helping them. This is my begonia moonlight, I believe, or maybe it's called starry night. I just grabbed my plant tags, and according to the tag, this is an eyelash begonia starry night. So I think in a video I wasn't convinced it was actually starry night. It actually looked more like a moonlight begonia to me, but according to the tag, that is this ID. Look at these leaves. I love these plants. Best dress 100%. The fact that these leaves are just not paintings and made in nature like this is absolutely insane. I'm obsessed. Best dress goes to the begonias for sure. The next superlative is most likely to brighten your day, and I have to give it to this croton specifically. Not all other crotons, because some of them make me very sad, but this one. This croton is so fun, so speckly. Look at those leaves. I'm absolutely obsessed with them. Every time I see this plant, I just lose my mind. I'm so excited. This is the superstar croton, so it has these really fun yellow speckled leaves. It can't help but make everybody smile. Definitely the plant that is most likely to make you smile and brighten your day. We only have a few superlatives left, so just moving on. The friendliest plant goes to the aloe vera. This plant is just nice to everybody, everybody's friend, doesn't believe in cliques. It goes with the succulents, it goes with the hanging plants, the vining plants. This plant is versatile, this plant is easy to have around. This is the plant that you keep right by your bed. So sweet, so nice, everybody's best friend. Friendliest plant goes to the aloe vera. The next superlative is most likely to be Instagram famous. You all already know what plant this is going to be without me picking it up, but yep, it is the Monstera deliciosa, 100% most likely to be Instagram famous after high school and during high school. This plant has like 50,000 followers and you're like, dude, how? Who do you know? How do you know so many people? How do you have so many friends? I just don't get it. This plant is already a baby influencer and honestly has its own hashtag, hashtag Monstera Monday. So 100% the Monstera deliciosa is the most likely to be Instagram famous plant. Last but certainly not least, we have the superlative best all around. And this just has to go to the plant that's always there for me, always successful, striving, thriving. That is the giant white bird of paradise. This plant is smart, this plant is cool, this plant is popular, this plant is captain of the football team, but guess what? They're nice to everybody. This plant is prom king, homecoming queen, but not in an annoying way at all. This plant is giving a speech at graduation. This plant is friends with all of the teachers. This plant throws the sickest parties. Like, this plant is best all around. Always growing new leaves. So big, so luscious, just so tropical looking. I can't say enough good things about this plant. I really can't. This plant is just all over me. This plant is the plant that you want to date. This plant is the plant you want to be friends with. This plant is the plant that makes everybody jealous, and guess what? It's deserved. This plant is awesome. This plant has gotten into every college they apply to. I'm obsessed with this plant. This plant is starting its own business. This plant started the recycling program at school. This plant loves to volunteer and do charity work. This plant helps you study for your exams. This plant passes the notes after class when you miss a day. This plant will let you know when there's a pop quiz. Like, this plant is just cool. This plant is just cool. It's smart, it's fun, it's funky. I love this plant. So I have to give the Bird of Paradise best all around. Thank you so much for watching my Plants as Yearbook Superlatives video. I have a lot of ideas for this Plant As series, so don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you love videos like this, or just talking about plants, plant tips, plant advice, anything involving plants and gardening. I love to cover it, so please subscribe to my channel, give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and leave a comment below letting me know if you agree with my superlatives. Do you disagree with any of them? How would you vote for your plants? Again, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate everybody that's subscribed and is watching my videos. Thanks again for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye!